Hi, I'm Jessica Moles. I am a senior attorney at KIND, Kids in Need of Defense. At KIND, it's our mission to ensure that no child appears in immigration court alone without high quality legal representation. KIND was actually started about 11 years ago as a partnership between Microsoft and Angelina Jolie. We have since grown to 10 offices in the United States, an office in Mexico, and internationally. We promote and advance laws and policies to protect unaccompanied children and their right to due process. We also train and mentor pro bono attorneys to actually represent children in their deportation proceedings. So almost all of our clients are unaccompanied children, meaning that they come across the border without a parent or without status. And so although KIND generally has worked with children from over 70 countries, most of the clients that we represent in the Boston office come from Central America. So Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. And most of our kids are eligible for a number of forms of legal relief, primarily asylum and the special status called Special Immigrant Juvenile Status. And asylees are essentially children who have been harmed or fear future harm because of protected grounds, so like race or religion, something of that nature. And special immigrant juvenile status is a special status for kids who have either been abused, abandoned, or neglected by one or both parents, and it's in their best interest to remain in the United States and not return to their home country. So there's a variety of ways to get involved in KIND. For any Spanish speakers, we're always looking for volunteer interpreters and translators. You don't have to be a certified interpreter. And this can be a nice sort of discreet way of helping out. There's no long-term commitment. And then for attorneys, we're always looking for attorneys to actually take cases and represent kids in their deportation proceedings. We at KIND, as I mentioned, we provide trainings, samples, and you'll get a KIND mentor assigned to your case for the duration of your case. So to help with reviewing any filings or strategizing or whatever you need for the duration of your case. And for in-house or corporate counsel, we're happy to work with you directly. You can take your own case. You could pair up with another corporate attorney, or if you have a partnership with a lawyer at a law firm, you could always pair up with attorneys at law firms, and we're happy to facilitate those connections if anybody's interested. Of course, we're also a nonprofit, so we always appreciate people just spreading the word about the work that we do. If you want to help fundraise or make a donation, we're always appreciative of that as well. That's a really good question. So like everyone, we've pivoted to a virtual workplace. The courts have gone largely virtual, and so have our clients. And while we started off a little unsure about how that would go, we've had a year of intaking new clients virtually. We can do video calls. And in some ways, it's been a really smooth transition. I mean, I think obviously your relationship in person, it's helpful to have a relationship in person, but I think that most of our clients, it can actually be even easier to, rather than, coming down from Lynn and meeting somebody in their office in downtown Boston, just having a call on a video phone has actually been easier in some respects. And I think even for the attorneys as well, to not have to worry about how to coordinate a meeting with clients and then the interpreter, everybody's virtual. So I actually think in some ways we'll probably take some of this and stick with it for some of it. So the best way to get involved would be to email us. We're happy to talk with you about different ways to get involved. We also have a general training once a quarter, so you're more than welcome to join us for our general training. We can talk more about the types of relief that our kids are eligible for and what's actually involved with taking a case, and then you can go from there.